Hi, everyone. So today is World Tuberculosis Day, and we're going to dive into the huge global mission to end a disease that's, believe it or not, been with us for literally thousands of years. This is a story about incredible science, about people coming together, and about a whole lot of hope. So yeah, let's get right into it.
It's a really fair question, right? I mean, with all the medical breakthroughs we have, you might be wondering, why do we still have to dedicate a whole day to talking about TB? Well, the answer is it's complicated, but it's also super important. It really gets to the very heart of what global health and our responsibility to each other is all about.
So, the first step in this whole mission, it's all about awareness. World TB Day isn't just some random date on the calendar. Think of it more like a giant global spotlight, trying to shine a light on a health crisis that honestly spends way too much time in the shadows. And the scale of this, wow, it is just staggering. We're not talking about a few thousand people. We're talking millions. The World Health Organization estimates that in 2022 alone, about 10.6 million people got sick with TB. Just let that number sink in. That's millions of individual lives, millions of families, all hanging in the balance. And here's the part that's so tough to wrap your head around. The central paradox of this whole thing. TB is curable. We actually have the medicine to beat it. So that global spotlight we talked about, it's absolutely essential to close the gap between what we can do in a lab and what's actually happening on the ground for all those millions of people. Okay, so that brings us to the fight itself. And this isn't a story about failure or defeat. Not at all. It's a story of incredible progress and human resilience. So let's break down how the world is actually fighting back against TB. The whole global strategy really stands on these four big pillars, and they all have to work together. It starts with science and prevention, and we're talking about some amazing progress here, like new vaccines getting into late-stage trials and research to make treatments shorter and easier. Then, of course, you've got to have faster detection and treatment. But, and this is a big but, the medicine alone is not enough. You have to pair it with compassion, to get rid of the stigma. And finally, you need that powerful community action to bring it all home. See, each one supports the others. You can't just have one. And this is where it really hits home. This isn't some abstract goal for the distant future. Every single breakthrough, whether it's a faster test or a treatment plan that's easier to get through, that literally translates into lives being saved. Today. Right now. This all leads to a really powerful idea, global responsibility. And what that means is, this isn't just a job for doctors or for governments. No way. It's on all of us. It's this shared duty for communities everywhere to come together, to share good information, to fight the bad information, and, maybe most importantly, to just create a sense of hope. We are, for sure, all in this together. So what's the end game here? Where is all of this hard work and dedication leading? Well, it's building towards a really powerful promise, a pledge for a healthier tomorrow for every single one of us, no matter where we live. This is it. This is the heart of the matter. And these words, they are so much more than just a slogan. They are a real commitment that's being made by countries, by organizations, and by people all over the world. It's a super clear, unified, and powerful statement of what we're trying to do. Let's just unpack that for a second. End TB. Okay, that's the ultimate goal, right? The finish line. Protect health. That's about recognizing that when we fight TB, we make our entire global health system stronger, which makes all of us safer from whatever comes next. And build a stronger future? Well, that connects this whole mission to making the world a better, more prosperous place. Every part makes the other part stronger. The future we're all working towards isn't some far-off impossible dream. It's being built as we speak, piece by piece, day by day. And it's being built by two really powerful forces: relentless hope and real concrete action. So, I want to leave you with this question, just something to think about. When we finally pull this off, when science and our communities finally unite and win this fight, what does a world without TB actually look like? It's so much more than just not having a disease around. It's a world with healthier families, with stronger economies. It's proof of what we can do when we all decide to work together on something that truly matters. Pretty amazing to think about, isn't it?